Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I've moved around our counselors a little bit. I gave up on converting this over here for now. We'll come back to that, but we need to fabricate claims up here. We really need to take over Ulster if we can. That is incredibly important, and so we will make our way up over this direction. And I also moved our county control over to Dublin. We have a lackluster administration here, so we need to get that purged off as soon as we can, and if we can't, well, we need to offset it by increasing this control. So that is something we need to do. I also set us to promoting culture out over here. A king for a bard, huh? Gaining 75 prestige. I do not want to lose gold right now. Gold is incredibly important. So we will refuse that. Okay. So we're at 71 gold right now. Our wife encouraged chivalry. That's fine. Peasant rabble, huh? They can send an ultimatum eventually in 49 months. Where is this located at? Out over here. Okay, that's fine. We need to get this dealt with as soon as we can, right? We need to expand out this direction. Both of these guys are allied with Bohemia, which is awkward for us. We can't do anything about that. But we want to make sure that Scotland and England don't manage to get their hands on anything up here. That is vitally important. We should think about maybe getting alliances with someone reasonably powerful. The Holy Roman Empire would be amazing, actually. Just to prevent somebody in, like, England from declaring war on us. Can we actually do that? Hang on. Family members can get married. Our son. This would give us an alliance over here. County of Crange. Yeah, none of those are particularly important. We'd be looking for France or the HRE. Honestly, they wouldn't accept this because that would be considered marrying down. Fair enough. Fair enough. These guys have managed to get alliances with Bohemia, which I believe is a constituent state of the HRE. Yes, indeed. Right here. So that's reasonably fine. Not too concerned about that. We could try to go for France, but there's very little here that we can work with. Yeah, this isn't going to work. So instead, we might be looking, honestly, at England. They wouldn't accept this. This is still considered marrying down. Keep in mind, we are a county rank realm. So we would need to look for a component state of England. Mercia, Northumbria, somebody like this. Wow. These two have very similar children. Or actually, these are siblings. Never mind. Sure, they don't have children. Request claim. I can't do that out over here. Because this guy is insular, I'm guessing, not Catholic. Fair enough. Okay, so with that all in mind, this guy's unmarried. Unfortunately, we don't have a daughter. That is very awkward. Very, very awkward. We could just go for this guy, just to try to bring up the military strength on paper. Awkward indeed. He does not have any unmarried daughters. So what about you? Well, you're a child. Not going to happen. Scotland? Only sons. Wow. Okay, we're having a really, really hard time finding anybody here. Maybe Denmark? Not really. No unmarried daughters. Apparently there's a big lack of unmarried daughters here. Like, just generally in the world. Okay, good to know. What about Poland? Ah, too far away to interact with, of course. Sure. Well, that's really, really, really awkward then. We could just try to ally with Munster. Unfortunately, they are our cousin. And what is our cultural tradition on cousin marriage here? Marriage between cousins is allowed in Catholicism. We probably shouldn't, but it is theoretically possible. We could swear fealty to this guy and then work our way up. But I don't think that's a great idea either. Yeah, there's a risk of their children being inbred, which would not be great. So we want to make sure that that's not our player heir. So it would want to be like Donchad here. He's our youngest. So in theory, that's unlikely to happen. This alliance then exists. So we're now allied with Munster. That puts us on a lot better footing on paper. So we're allied with Munster, and we're allied with this guy. So 863, sure. But I definitely do want to come up here and attack these guys. I would love to attack these guys as well. Unfortunately, we don't have a CB. It'd be a great thing to get a CB on there. But alas, it has not happened yet. Also, alas, we have not managed to get rid of this lackluster administration. We'll get there, eventually. At the very least, it'll fall off in 1079. We have like a 11% chance of removing it per month. Okay. So hopefully that happens fairly soon. Fingers crossed on that one. And there it goes, actually. Beautiful. So we could switch back over to increasing control over here, but Dublin is just a better county for right now. The overall tax here is much, much better, as well as the levies, so Dublin is more valuable to increase. We're going to keep doing that. As far as this goes, we don't have cavalry, we don't have siege weapons, so organized march is what it is. Cool. We're going to be a little bit short on gold here, I think. Ever so slightly. Yeah, we're going to be like 10 gold short. Yeah. We'll go ahead and go into debt here. We're not going to get a corruption, but we'll just work our way out of this debt. That'll be fine. And then we're going to go after this fine gentleman as soon as possible. That's the goal here. So we will, of course, have to take over Munster eventually. For now, we're just using them. Small harbor constructed in Dublin. That's good. That will increase our income. And we're going to declare this war as soon as we can. We can't declare it while we're in debt. We've got like 2 more month ticks before that's done. Cool. Scotland has taken over Ulster. I don't think they did that by war. Okay. We're at -0. Ooh, rounding issues there. Yikes. We're going to exit debt now. So now we can attack this guy. We'll raise up all of our forces. Are we going to call in our ally? It does cost a lot of prestige. I don't think we need them. So let's make our way on up. And let's win this the old-fashioned way. Fantastic. Yes, we're going to be going into debt. I'm okay with that. Okay. How long on this siege? 17 months? Sure. And lackluster administration out over here. Oof. That is really, really awkward. No doubt about that. Borrow 75 gold from this guy, and we'll need to use the repay loan decision to repay it. Honestly, I think it might be worthwhile. He gains a favor hook on us. But having that money is actually going to be very, very useful. Money is incredibly important at this stage of the game. Our steward was severely injured. Okay. 12 months on this siege, and they're just going to continue running in and delaying our siege over and over again. That's just the way this is going to work. Okay. And here they come again. Cool. So each time they do this, the odds are worse for them, right? It's just going to get worse and worse. Our counselor just died from his wounds. That was our steward, and we're going to need a new one here. And it'll be our son. Okay. Eventually, these guys will get stack wiped. And they'll stop delaying our siege. We're not making siege progress while they're fighting us. We're getting a lot of stalemate rolls on the siege as well. There we go. We stack wiped them. I was hoping that we'd capture their ruler, but unfortunately that did not happen. Anytime now, siege. Tourney day, huh? 150 prestige. We'll take that. Beautiful. Stalemate. And what's... Oh, they're getting ticking war score because we haven't finished this siege. Hilarious. We do have access to siege men-at-arms already, right? Yes, we do. We should probably get some. It'll be mangonels. This is raiders up over here. Noted. And peasant rabble. Okay, we'll deal with that eventually. After we deal with this. No problem. We just need to wrap up this siege is all that needs to happen. But they are delaying us. And eventually... There we go. 30 days to go. And there we go. War is done. So we're going to enforce our demands and disband our troops. Okay. So this is our territory now, and we're going to immediately begin working on making a claim up over here. That is our next priority. We're losing money right now, but that is because we're reinforcing our men-at-arms. That's no shockers. And we're also reinforcing our levy troops. So that's looking reasonably fine. I think that we do need to move over to here just to cleanse off this lackluster administration. So that'll be fine, and we're going to start making money again very, very soon. We're at 76 control here. We definitely want that to continue to come up. But this needs to get eliminated. No doubt about that. We have low control in multiple counties here. That's not shocking. And we have a perk available. Hit and run. Retreat losses. Archer damage would actually be good here. As well as, I think, skirmisher damage for our light infantry, right? Light infantries are counted as skirmishers? Yes. Cool. So that'll do. We are currently working on removing this corruption. Do we do this practice duel? Sure, we'll give it a go. Well fought. We lost that, but that's fine. We have a dynasty legacy available here. House of Warriors? I'm currently leaning towards something that would make us money, actually. Let's see here. Law, potentially? Potentially. I think House of Warriors does make a lot of sense, though. Let's do it. Okay. So that'll do for now. We're replenishing our forces, of course. The peasants are going to spawn here. We knew this was going to happen. This is not a problem. We're just going to raise up our men-at-arms. We're going to go in and crush them incredibly quickly here. There we go. And enforce our demands and disband our troops. Cool. We do need to get our marshal working on increasing control over here again. Control should be coming up here passively. And we need to eliminate this lackluster administration. Incredibly badly. We're at 0 control over here right now. And that will start to come back up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Fantastic. We got that eliminated. We can start to bring this back up at this point. So that'll take a while to come up. This is at 79. This is at 4. Like, we're going to need to get that all put together, right? I do really, really want to create mangonels for siege force here. We would end up getting rid of our light footmen to do it, but that's expensive. We can repay this loan. We're not going to. We are not going to repay that loan right now. We need the cash. Treasure to be found. 75 or 15 gold. Do it. We got 15 gold. Okay, well, that's actually almost enough to get us this claim. So that's great. See it done. 99 gold, so we're at -5 here. We're in debt right now, and we're going to work our way out of that debt. And we're going to go after Eilek here soon. And Scotland, we can probably fight. They're allied to England. Oof. We can't fight them now. That's for sure. We'll be able to fight them eventually. And these guys we can definitely fight. With Munster on our side, absolutely. So we have expansion opportunities here. And we'll look for an opportunity to go after Ulster eventually. But now is not necessarily the time for that. Do we declare this war at this moment? That's a hard probably. Yes, absolutely. We're going to go negative and watch us get a lackluster administration again. Oh, I did just men-at-arms. Everybody raise up. Watch us immediately get a lackluster administration again. But we're going to head on in here. Mercia declared war on us. Interesting timing. We're definitely going to call our allies into the Mercian War. I think we'll not call them into this war. And we'll just keep them busy in this one. Okay. So for the moment, we're going to fight up here. Our allies are going to fight over this way. And we'll see what we get from Mercia out of this. I think if we end up enforcing our demands, he's going to give us like 300 gold. That would actually be really, really good. Fort level is too high. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to fight these guys. They are now stack wiped. We have 20 months on this siege. We're at 60% war score here. He won't accept this until this siege is over. So, do these guys have siege men-at-arms? They actually do. So, I'm going to call Munster into this war. And hopefully he'll come over and help us siege. He hasn't. This guy did. Pin that open, please. Pin open, please. He does have siege weapons. So we're going to call him in here. Okay, so he joins, and now we have siege weapons here. Beautiful. Now, we know that Mercian troops embarked somewhere over here. So let's get this siege done and get this under our control. Okay, they're not going to do anything here, really. Fantastic. Okay. We've got about 60 days here. Ah, he's down over here. Gotcha. So let's wrap up this siege. One war done first, and then we'll go after Mercia. We'll enforce those demands. Beautiful. And now I want to check in on numbers. Okay. Let's make our way over to here. That's going to be expensive. I don't actually want to embark. I want to just walk. So let's go. I don't think this guy's going to get too much out of this. Unfortunately, we are quite in debt at this moment. Where are these guys going? They don't want to go on the offensive, I guess. Noted. Okay, we gained a martial perk here. I guess we'll take engineered for destruction. Not that we have any siege weapons right now. So this guy finishes his siege. Our allies are not near us, so we're going to have to back off here with them heading northward. We need our allies to be here in order to actually be able to fight them. So we have to walk away. Ticking war score is on our side. So our allies are content to just sit back here. I'm wondering if we disband our troops. 41 days to return home? Do it. We're going to disband our troops. If they start actually threatening us, we can re-raise them. This way, and I guess we can take living off the land. This way, we can allow this to happen. This is completely irrelevant to us. They're not gaining any war score from that. We're gaining ticking war score, and if they come attack us out over here, we can fight them. In the meantime, we're working on paying off our debt. So that looks good. Our control is working its way up, slowly, but working its way up. I don't feel like we really need to work on doing any claim fabrication, so we could work on doing some faith conversions. 7 years, 7 years, 8 years, 7 years. Okay. Let's go. We may cancel this again, but we'll see. They're going to finish their siege here, and once they're done with that, they're probably going to come attack us. But for the moment, this is fine. An inefficient census in Arial. No shockers there, with us being this negative. He would currently accept a white piece. But I kind of want the gold. Okay, where is he going? He's landing over here. They're moving to engage, so we're probably going to want to raise forces. Come on over, guys. Okay, they're joining up with us. And we're going to go in over here. So we're going to get the defensive. They are recently disembarked for only 1 additional day. We're going to go in here. Our allies pile in. We eliminate these forces, or very close to it, before the others arrive, and we win this battle. Beautiful. This battle being won is a big, big deal. Where are they going to be retreating to, is the question. Perhaps up over here? Kind of looks like it. I want to pursue them. Are our allies going to come in? We don't have the defensive here. They're in hills. I don't know that we want to do that. We're at 56% war score right now. They would not accept these demands at this moment. We can gain more from battles. They're going to sail around. We should head back down over here. Are they going to do the same thing again? They are. We should absolutely come in over here. They're recently disembarked. We caught part of their force here. This is so huge. So we catch the other part up here. And just like that, the war is over. 315 gold to us. Beautiful. We disband those troops, and we've got cash. Okay. That was exciting stuff. No doubt about that. That's a really, really big deal that just happened. So that's great. That is a fantastic beginning for us. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see about taking over Connacht. I think that'll be the next goal. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Ken2Win, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisil, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.